I have a bunch of gold watercolor that I'm kind of interested in using up. There's nothing wrong with these watercolors at all. It's just that I'm kind of obsessed with the core gold watercolor. And before I found it, I bought all these other golds to find that one that I love so much. And yeah, I'm just ready to sort of move these out of my collection. And so it felt like kind of a fun thing to do, to create this mindful art piece or scribble with these colors. And one of the cool things about creating with supplies that you don't feel precious about, like these watercolors for me, you don't have that little birdie in the back of your mind saying, oh, you're wasting those supplies. You could be doing something more productive with them. Does that ever happen to you? Does that voice ever show up for you? Definitely does for me. I've spent a lot of years quieting that voice. And so I'm now able to use all my good stuff, in quotation marks, for scribbling and enjoy the process of that. But you may not be there. You may be, but you may not be. And that's cool. So maybe today you grab some supplies you really don't care about. Maybe that supply could be the pen you got at the car dealership yesterday, and you use that until it's used up. Or maybe not fully used up. These won't be fully used up by the time I'm done, that's for sure. But if it's watercolor or anything else, and you don't feel precious about it, you might find that you do different things with it. You might find that you waste it, which is so cool. And is it really a thing, wasting? I think about that a lot when my daughter wants to make things in the kitchen just to experiment. Is that wasting food? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe it is. I think in experimenting there's inherent waste, because you have to be okay with an experiment not going right or not going the way you want it to. You can't predict whether there's going to be an outcome you enjoy or not. I'm really digging this red gold today. I never liked it before. It's kind of interesting now. It's almost a bronze. massive pools of water, which in watercolor is a big no-no. You're not allowed to. It ruins the painting. But I'm not precious about things like that. So I don't care what the outcome is. But spreading this river is also pretty fun. Definitely getting out of your head and not worrying about whether something is overworked or just how it looks in general, how other people might judge it. That's not what this is for. You don't need to share this with anybody. I only share it to encourage others to join me, to encourage you to join me in making something just for the fun of it, rather than the look of it. Because man, spreading that river felt so cool. Now when I look at this big blob in the middle of this paper, it's not exactly what I would choose, you know? That's where I'm coming from with these. Going with the moment rather than the future. Okay, that's it for me today. Let me know how yours went. How did it feel to create with some supplies that you really don't care about?